Hello and welcome back to Ron here today, and today we're at Imola here for a 15-minute race here in the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2. That's quite a long name. And yeah, we're here at Imola. Only race in 2020 as far as I'm aware, in the GT Challenge, but it is in ACC, so we are racing at it, of course, because why the hell wouldn't we be? Starting in a random grid position here. How many cars is it on the grid? It is 25 cars on the grid today. And yeah, we shall see how we get on now here. I guess without further ado, let's get on with it. And here we are here, starting in 13th position here in Imola, in our Lamborghini. We've got a BMW and a Mercedes ahead of us, McLaren alongside us, an Aston Martin and a Honda behind us here today. But yeah, let's, I guess, get on with it. And here we are on the grid, all ready to go here in Imola as we set off from our 13th position. In our wonderful Lamborghini here, we got the Inception Racing McLaren behind us. And we are ready to go here in Imola on a long stretch down to the first corner here. Should be chaos as per GT Challenge starts, or GT starts in general. As we come round the final corner now to begin here our race here today. Here we come. We'll just start around this kink, and then the start is, well, really imminent, really. From 13th place, right in the midfield here, consisting of lots of chicanes. So it should be pretty chaotic to see what will happen as we come to the green flag, and the green flag is away. Here in Imola we get a decent start on the mark. Now getting side by side with the Bimmer there for a second, making it 3 wide into this first chicane now here. A bit of contact from the Bimmer behind, nearly getting spun round actually there. But we get out of the first chicane and we are alive, which is certainly a good thing. Making our way up on positions on this mark up here. Lambo, not a car I'm too used to driving here. Got the Porsche up next, gonna send it up the inside of them. Stuck the nose, and he just gave the space, couldn't quite get the nose fully in though. As we head up now, up the hill. And then flying down towards the corner I can't quite get. Is it Aqua Minerale? I know that's an inner. Might be Aqua Minerale. And we come round to the hill now, here up the hill towards the chicane of death, I'd like to say. Of course, there, I've got a mark behind. Don't want to make a move round here, otherwise you're probably dead if you do. However, we're not too quick round there, as the Porsche actually gaining time on us there as we come descending down towards the last couple of corners now here in Imola. Out of the final corner we come in to end lap number 1 now here in this Lamborghini. Flying down towards near max speed, down towards turn number 1. Porsche there in front, the grey one, riding over the curb for a second. Not the best way to do that there as we come round, exiting the first chicane and down towards the second one. Gaining even more time on them there. Quite a ton of time being gained there. We're going to go up the inside of this Porsche, or try to anyway. Try not to go into the back of that Porsche up ahead there as we exit. Now, lovely jubbly stuff from this Lamborghini. Up to 9th place we go. As we fly down the hill. Very tricky corner to get right here in Imola. Again, I don't quite know Imola fully inside out. We come out actually side by side towards the chicane that will inevitably end in chaos if we do go side by side, which we're going to try. But at like 2 miles an hour, because I mean, look at that Porsche there, nearly killing himself there over the curb, losing a bit of safety rating in the process of that because we kind of scraped into the back of them there. But into this penultimate corner now. I'm going to be close to see how they get on there, as now Porsche is behind, going side by side. So we're safe. The 95 car is dead though, however, at that chicane. Good car, the Lambo so far, just trying to settle in, drive smoothly enough that all will be okay. As Eddie Cheever is the 95 car, that's the Sky Tempesta McLaren. He's up to 8th place to go, chasing down Robert Schwartzman now. Down towards the first corner. I think that's Tamburello actually. And now down to the second chicane now here in Imola. Getting a good exit, best exit we can now. We can gain significant amounts of time on these guys. I've driven tons of them before. We did 6 hours in the LMP1 and Project Cars. It was one of the first ever streams we did. I've also absolutely grinded the hell out of it in the F1 games, try to get the best time around it. So we do know this track well. It's out of. There we coming down towards the chicane, and we all know over the curb slightly there. No harm done, I don't think though. This Mark seems to be holding up the Ferrari quite significantly now, so if we get stuck behind the Ferrari, which is stuck behind the Merc, then that's not going to be too good. You know, that Merc in 6th place. Now here as he fly down towards turn number 1 again, slipstream on the Ferrari. We're going to go to the outside now. Side by side with him, going to get the trail on the Merc now here. Down to turn number 1 we come. Going to give all the space in the world to Robert Schwartzman there in the Ferrari, who will have to concede the position. Now chasing after Maro Engel in the Merc, up ahead. Doing decently well to catch back up to him after the turn 1 shenanigans there. Getting a great run out of the hairpin there. And down towards these next few corners. Maro Engel going to try his best to keep going round here. Didn't quite get the exit there as he once again descends. Now down towards the final couple corners. I just have to vacate behind the Merc there, not wanting to risk too much and send it on him. However, at this time, we might have a bit of a better run at the second chicane. We managed to get by him. Very well there. Up to 6th we go. Now chasing after Chris Mees. Who is simultaneously fighting with a think that is Maxime Martin up there. Dries Van Theur not too far ahead either, so it's Maxime Martin as we rattle over the curbs and down towards the chicane once again. Gaining once again on Maxime Martin. Oh, just trying to keep out there around the corner we come, not quite going to manage to get there. Chris Mees, not far up the road, with only 5 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, this could be a close fight for 4th place here. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to Dries Van Theur, as he is like 5 seconds up the road. However, we can get our best shot if we get by these guys. Maxime Martin, they're getting challenged there by Chris Mees, down to the penultimate corner on the track. He's going side by side there through the final corners they come now. This is going to be an opportune moment for us in the Lambo here. As they're side by side, down towards turn number 1, fastest lap of the race. I think I've just set there a 1:45.4. And there up the inside goes the Audi, keeping defence on. Managed to get by Maxime Martin there. Spoiling the party now. And we're right on the back of Chris Mees now. Maxime Martin not far behind at all. And now up towards the chicane we come once again. Only 3 minutes left of this. Next lap, I believe, is going to be the penultimate lap of this race. And we are in hot pursuit of Chris Mees out here up in 4th place. He's not wanting to hold out now here. We are the fastest man on track just now. And we come flying down towards turn number 1 once again. Bit of a bump there. Losing time on the curbs. We need to launch it. Round here, the Lambo needs to give us as much as the Lambo can. If we want to catch up to this guy in the Audi, Chris Mayes. I think that's his name. As we come up to the chicane once again, we're not going to be too far behind them. We need a good run out this final corner now here if we want to get him down to the final lap. We come now here in Imola. We haven't got the greatest of exits there. It's going to be tight. If we want to get 4th place, we're going to need to lob it round here in Imola. Lost time in sector 1 that lap, but that's because we hit the curb. Far too hard. There was round turn 1, we come now here. This is going to be the corner that it's going to all depend on now. Around that second chicane we get a much better run through it, but I don't think it's going to be close enough now. No R1 overtaking opportunity. Gone there. Up the hill we come. Come on then. I think there's only one corner this could be done at, and it's the one I said that I would not pass on explicitly. It's gotta be done. We've launched it maybe too hard. Far too hard in there. Bugger. There was a genuine attempt there, but the genuine attempt was a bit half-hearted of an attempt. We could have just sat behind and waited for the last corner there, but we outbraked ourselves far too hard there. In fact, going to lose a position to Maxime Martin, I think. Unless we get the exit or the final corner brilliantly. I mean, we have got it pretty well, but it's not going to be enough. It's only going to be 6th. That could have easily been 4th. We were more patient and got him in the final corner. But that was a tense race. I mean, we lost. It was a horrendous move up the inside there. As apparently 2 cars got the fastest lap. Okay. Is that... Oh, did we set the exact same lap? $1:45.497. Oh. 1:45.497. So yeah, we set the exact same time. Fantastic stuff. Unfortunately, that last lap, our lackluster move and up the inside. I mean, Chris Mayes still got 4th place, so we didn't screw him over too much, but we did screw ourselves over. Coming 6th place there. Losing position to Maxime Martin. And because of our incompetence, that comes to that then. Here again, another stupid move up the inside, losing us positions as per usual. Here we need to kind of sort them out and be a bit more sensible in our driving. I mean, it was an extremely opportunistic move there, and yeah, extremely stupid for us to try and get that done. But yes, we shall see next time here. Make sure to like, subscribe, do whatever. Helps out greatly here for more Rally GT, Rallycross stuff here today. And yes, I guess the only thing left to say is goodbye.